Hey, let's go check this out. We are at Myron's at the Smith Center for the Performing Arts in downtown Las Vegas, Nevada. This is one of the most exciting things that's happened with our film project yet. We are on our way inside to watch the sound check rehearsal for what will be a live performance tonight of music from the film score by Vince Loria from the film Skin on Skin, The Rise and Fall of the World's Largest Furrier, Part 2. This is all for the theme from the film, The Sadness of the Meltzers, a magnificent piece that Vince wrote as the theme for the second film. So why don't you come, let's go into the club. Come on in with me into the rehearsal hall, into the club, and let's check it out, and we'll show you everything. A little talk with Vince, the interview that the center did with Vince, and my mind is blown yet again on this project, friends. This is amazing. Come on. Okay, so we're here at the Myron Center.
Yeah.
At the Myron's at the Smith Center in Las Vegas. How exciting is this?
Very excited.
So tell us what's happening here tonight.
One of the main themes for the song Skin on Skin is being performed by part of the orchestra. And that's The Sadness of the Meltzers, which I specifically wrote for the movie. And it embodies sadness and kind of a hope, but it's almost like you're grabbing something and then it just slips out. That's the vibe I wanted to get. I think I got it.
And so how exciting is this that an orchestra is going to play this tonight?
Great. Because I do everything, as you know, Scott. I mock it up. I write it in a score format, but it's played by what we call sample, which is a real instrument, but there's never the same of having like a real player do his interpretation.
And then what about Keith, who runs the show tonight? You said sometimes add some extra trinkets to the tunes.
Some orchestration and ornamentation to the piece to have it a little more, a beauty to it and fullness. And that's how it was explained earlier. You have the composer like John Williams. Then you have the orchestrator like his guy named Roger Pope. So he's the one that fleshes it out a lot with extra piccolos, with like in Star Wars we hear or something. He'll flush out the melodies with other instruments. Fantastic. And Keith's doing that a little bit with the piece.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll go inside and let's see the sound check. And
absolutely.
Shoot it as well. Okay.
Is every single person, as high as they are in their pecking order of their career, they're still a real person.
Oh, wow.
And the thing is that most of the public never gets to read the real Vince, the Vince that I, fell in love with. And the regular guy Vince and stuff like that. So what you're going to do is it's not going to be an interview.
Okay.
You're just going to give me kind of a little encapsulation of your career, and then how you met Keith, and a little bit about the song that you're going to do. And so the way it's going to work is tonight, well, on the show, not tonight, but kid to go, hey, our next entertainers and composers are why he's really, if it recently just captured his doctorate in music, and I've known him for probably out X amount of years. We'll dissolve into this. Sappy.
Sweet. and play together for me. We'll get your blend, and then I will be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talked well.
Take one, Vince.
Tell us a little bit about early childhood, how you got into music and how it's affected your life.
Initially started with drums, like about 9 years old, started playing drums, loved drums, still play drums a little bit and program drums. And then went into saxophone, marching band, simultaneously playing stand-up string bass. And then I discovered guitar, and that was fantastic. Quick story, the reason I got into it, it was kind of a mediocre student, not the greatest, not the worst. But then I remember I learned guitar and I played at this guy's party. I was 14. All these people were going, Vinny, Vinny. And I thought, I think I found it. So that was kind of like, that was so exciting to get any kind of reaction that was positive. So stuck with that, studied privately with Malcolm Seagrave, fantastic doctor of music in Illinois State or something. Then went on, studied with Dwayne Gale. So I studied, kept going, did different shows. I won a Clio Award for a commercial I did early on with a guy named Leonard Kovner. That was kind of exciting. So I kept going, studied off and on, got my doctorate in musicology, and that's exciting. About 5 years ago, I heard about Keith Thompson, and I think it was through some girl or somebody sent me a thing on it. So I submitted my music at that time, and we did a song called Springtime, which is really kind of a pretty piece. And I got to know Keith then. That was a few years ago. And then today I wrote this song, The Sadness of the Meltzers, for Scott Hunter's documentary. He's doing a 3-part documentary on his family, fascinating, about the 1929 to 2000 of the fur industry in New York, which is really interesting. And his family, how they went from nothing to this huge, at that time, 150 million, which would be like 100 billion now because money shrunk. But no, that's great. It's just exciting. Then they went kind of closed up.
And so tell us a little bit more about the song you're going to do tonight and lead us into that, and then we're done.
Okay. So The Sadness of the Meltzers is the name of the song. It's in C minor, which is a wonderful key. It's actually in harmonic minor. There's some interesting things theoretically, but it's very melodic. It's kind of like they're grabbing for the golden ring, and the sand, it just kind of misses it. So that's what I wanted to get across in The Sadness of the Meltzers.
Sweet. Then if you could all find a spot and play together for me, we'll get your blend, and then I will be good.
If you want me to, Keith, yeah, I'd love to, because the tension was for this.
It's always nice to have the writer give us some insight.